Coach, time for another football season. 2015 season, and did my math right, you're starting your 16th year as head football coach at Warren, and we've had 15 good ones. Finished up last year with another state championship, great football team, but every year's new, as you always say, and here we are. So let's talk about your prospects for 2015.
Well, you know, we lost a lot of kids from last year. We had 18 really good seniors, so it's more of an experienced or inexperienced group that we have coming back. You know, we're really excited. We had a really good summer. I thought, you know, 7-on-7 was probably one of the best years we've had. I think we went 14-2 this summer in 7-on-7, which is you know, something that gives us experience for kids who's not gotten any. Offensively, we got one starter back in Franklin Gilmore. On defense, we got 5 starters back with D'Angelo McCoy, Ardarius Harding, Peyton Hargis, Marquise Moore, and Deshaun Jackson. So, you know, we got a lot of new faces, and right now, you know, we still got some battles going on, and you know, we're excited about the. We've had a scrimmage, an inter-squad scrimmage, and then we had a scrimmage with McGee, and right now we still don't know some spots. You know, up front on both sides is where our weakness is right now on the offensive and defensive line. We lost 5 starters last year on the offensive line, and we lost 3 on the defensive line. So that's a concern right now going forward. You know, that's where ball games are won and lost, and right now we don't have very much experience up front, and we're trying to gain some each week, and it's just going to be a process where we've got, I think we played 8 or 9 guys up there for Monday night, and same thing on defensive line. We kept rotating them in and out, but you know, I feel really good with our skill guys on offense. I think our running back, our quarterback, Hayden's done a really good job. Our running back's done a really good job. Moved up 2 freshmen at wide out. I think with experience, they're going to be pretty good. And then we moved Peyton and Marquise to offense a little bit. They're alternating at X. And then defensively, I feel really good about our linebackers with Ardarius and D'Angelo getting really good experience last year. Secondary, I think we're going to be fine. We had a great summer. And we got Deshaun and Marquise back, who played a lot of snaps last year back there, and then we got Carrington Gilbert, who had a really good scrimmage game the other night at corner. So right now, you know, we got Luke Gorman playing the other safety spot, and it's just going to be a learning experience right now for us. You know, up front on both sides of football.
Would you consider this one of your youngest or more inexperienced teams in your 16 years overall?
I know it's most inexperienced team. We've never went to a season with only 1 starter back on offense, and defensively, we got 5 back and 5 really good football players. And you can see that a little bit the other night. I thought we played really fast with our first group. When we had our linebackers out there for the most part, you know, we stopped the run, and we gave up a couple long passes, but you know, we really wasn't concerned about that going in or leaving the game, just because of the fact that what we were playing, we've been getting ready for Smackover. We haven't been getting ready for McGee, and they're running a wing tee and they play action, and you know, we wanted to stop the run and be physical. What our goal was, to see if we could get some physicality on the defensive line, and we did for somewhat at some points, but you know, overall we still got a ways to go up front on defense. And offensively, we really struggled on the offensive line. I know you couldn't tell that by how many points we put up, but you know, watching film, we really struggled up front.
Basically, you're going to try to do the same thing. You're kind of the godfather of the spread, and especially in South Arkansas. I mean, you're going to keep trying to do the same things offensively that you've done over the years, and defensively as well.
I think skill-wise, we're going to be fine offensively. I think you can see that the other night. We have guys who can make plays, and we just got to find a line to be able to run the football. We got to be able to run the ball when we want to, and we weren't able to do that. Dennis made some runs the other night. I mean, don't get me wrong, but we didn't block it very well. He just did it on his own. So, you know, we're going to do what we do, and I think skill-wise, we're not bad at all. And then defensively, you know, we're going to keep doing what we do. I thought, you know, we really played physical the other night. I thought we played hard. I didn't think we did a lot of things right up front on defense, but we played hard. So that's half the battle right there. Now we just got to correct it and see if we can start fitting a little bit better.
You got the same coaches back from last year, pretty well the same staff.
Yeah,
can you comment on
staff? We got
which coaches are doing what?
Yeah, we got Steve White, who coaches running backs at high school, and he's the offensive coordinator in junior high. We have Tyler Clark, who's the offensive line coach in high school. We We got Robert Coverson, who's the wide receiver coach at the high school, and he's the head 7th grade coach. Then we have Blake Washington, who's a junior high offensive line coach. Chase Ellis, who's a DN coach in high school, and then defensive coordinator in junior high. And then Coach Watkins, who's a defensive coordinator in high school, and then he's the linebacker coach in junior high. And then we have Chet Brown, who's a volunteer, who does our D-line in both junior high and high school. And we got Brian Eagle, coaching the secondary in junior high and high school. So we got all of our coaches back. That's always a good thing. And our kids understand, know what we want, know our expectations, and our kids have worked extremely hard. That's something they've come in every day, and we've got 34 players, and they've come and got after it every day. And it's just going to be a process when you're starting 5 new guys up front and 3 new guys up front on defense. It's going to be a learning curve there, and it started Monday night.
Well, the first game is this coming Monday night, which the 31st, I guess,
Right.
of August, against Smackover, another one of the Hootens games, be at UAPB.
Right.
As that game starts at 7 o'clock.
7:30.
7:30. Okay, game starts at 7:30. Talk about Smackover. They're supposed to be pretty good.
Well, they're the #1 team in AAA. They made it to the 3A state championship game last year. They got 8 starters back on defense. And they were really good. I think they held Charleston to the least amount of points Charleston put up last year in the playoff in the championship game. And offensively, they got some dudes. They got the kid Jordan Jones, who's committed to Arkansas. They got a really good tailback in Purefoy that runs really hard. That it's hard to bring down. And then they got a big fullback, and they're multiple on offense. And then defensively, they get after you a little bit. So it's going to be a good test for our kids, for our young guys and our inexperienced guys. It'll be a good test, and it's not playing up, but it's still playing a really quality opponent.
Well, again, you've got 3 non-conference games. All of them, I think, if I'm correct, we'll have Stuttgart at home. The second game, is that
Right.
correct? And then we go to PA.
Right.
And then we get into the conference.
Yes, sir.
Just a couple brief comments about the conference. How do you? I know you're taking one game at a time.
Yeah, I don't know right now. And we're just so worried about us right now, trying to get us better. And it's just going to be a game-by-game situation where we might have new guys out there every week for the first 3 weeks to see what can make us better as a football team up front on both sides. And it's just going to be one of them deals where we got so many sophomores up front, and Will Woodard, Davis Pennington, Marcus Miller, who's a 9th grader, Wallace Smith, who's a sophomore, Grayson Ashcraft, who's a junior who's not played much, Devontae Brown, who's a junior who's not played much, Solly Robinson's a senior, not played much, Dakota Herring is a senior, not played much, and then Oscar Armstrong and Gage Watson, all of them guys right there competing for playing time on both sides of the football. And we got numbers. Our linemen's play the most depth we have at line. Last year I think we went into the state championship game with 6 bodies, and when we had to play 5 of them. And now now we're sitting here with 9, 10 bodies to play, and we just got to find the right combination to make it fit for us.
Okay, so one more time for all the fans, we have Smackover and the Hootens game Monday night, August the 31st, 7:30 p.m. at Golden Lion Stadium at UAPB.
Yes.
I know you want a big crowd of Lumberjack fans there to support these kids. I think they're going to be fun to watch.
I think so too. I mean, we're going to get better each week, and that's always fun. And we've done this before. We did it in 2011. We moved some freshmen up, and by 2013 we're playing the state championship game. So that's what you want. That's what your goal is when we start this, and hopefully they can improve each week, and by week 4 be a really good football team.
Well, good luck. We'll see you in Pine Bluff.
All right, thank you.